Let's talk about candy. Can you eat candy and still lose weight? How do you feel about candy during the holidays? As I'm recording this video, we are just a couple days away from Halloween. Well, I have 3 helpful tips for you with candy. Can you still eat candy and lose weight? Yes, absolutely, if you manage it correctly and go in with a plan. So 3 helpful tips. Number 1. Pay attention to the wrappers. This is a bag of Halloween candy. Sometimes we're sucked in like, oh, I have to have this type of candy right now because it's only available this time of year. Friends, we live in a world with Amazon. Almost everything is available almost all the time. Don't get stuck in the mindset that you have to eat it now or that there's anything special about it. Think about Reese's peanut butter cups. It's the exact same Reese's peanut butter cup in the plain wrapper, as in the Halloween wrapper, as in the Christmas wrapper. It's just the wrapper. That's the only difference. Same with Kit Kat, same with Twix. You can have those candies anytime that you want. Number 2, be smart about portions. So I have a couple different things here. I have a bag of miniatures and I have a candy bar. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I used to never buy candy bars because I was over 100 pounds overweight and I thought that was really embarrassing. This is what I would say to myself. Fat people aren't supposed to eat candy bars. I thought that it would be shameful and wrong for me to eat an entire candy bar. Instead, I thought, well, skinny people buy the little individual ones and then they just eat like 1 or 2 after lunch or as a snack. But here's the reality. Would I only eat 1 or 2? Tell me in the comments what you think actually happened when I bought a bag like this. If you wrote in the comments that you ate the whole bag, you're exactly right. That's exactly what would happen. I would buy the bag of miniatures thinking that was the good decision. But here's the reality. How many calories do you think are in this bag? And how many calories do you think are in the candy bar? Oh, it actually even says it on there. This candy bar has 200 calories. Most candy bars have between 200 and 250 calories for the candy bar. This bag, which I would end up eating 1 bag over the course of a day or a couple days, this bag has 2,450 calories. Which one would have made more sense? It would have made way more sense for me to just buy the candy bar and enjoy it because really 200 calories, that's totally doable as a treat. You can have 200 calories in a treat in a day. You could have a candy bar. It's fine to have a candy bar. And it's fine to buy the individual bag too if you know that you're not gonna binge on it. But if that is a temptation food for you that you know you're either gonna binge or graze where you're eating like a few at a time, that's probably not the best choice for you. You'd actually be a lot better off to eat the candy bar. So pay attention to portion sizes. And no matter what you eat, pay attention. This is why we do what I call ugly tracking. If you are keeping a food log and tracking, which I recommend, whether that's calories or points or writing it down on a piece of paper, are you tracking when you're eating the individual candy bars? If you are, and you end up eating the whole entire bag, you're gonna see that in your food log. That's ugly tracking, honest tracking. So that was number 2. Number 3, make a plan. I have a really handy guide for you at theholymess.com, and I'll put the link below, but you could also just Google this. Google Holy Mess, Halloween action plan, and it'll come right up. And in this plan, I walk you through step by step. I give you an example page and then a page for you to use how to create a plan in advance for how to handle Halloween candy. And I have a really helpful one for Thanksgiving, for all those foods because it's coming up, and a helpful one for Christmas. This only takes a few minutes. You're gonna talk about, you're gonna write out in your plan, what are the things that really matter to you? Are there certain Halloween candies that you really wanna have? Are you one of those people that I want the candy corn or I wanna make sure I have the little pumpkins? Write that down. Then look up in advance, how many calories are they? How many Weight Watchers points? Write it down. And what's really important to you? And then come up with a strategy for how you're gonna manage it in your plan. You can absolutely have treats. You can have candy at Halloween. You can have all the delicious side dishes and pies at Thanksgiving, and you can have the baking and the special treats that are important at Christmas, but you need to plan ahead to make it happen, and our action guide will walk you through that. So those are your 3 helpful tips for candy. It's just the wrapper. There's nothing magical about this candy. It's candy you can get year round. Number 2, be smart about portion sizes. And number 3, make a plan. Okay, which one of these are you going to implement this Halloween? And I will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.